Hi everyone and welcome to Club Reaction here to Rangers 5, Dundee 2 in the last game of the season at Ibrox. A bit of a bizarre game, to be honest. It was on Sky. I think we were talking about it after the game. Sky got their money's worth in terms of goals today and entertainment. I had a bit of a end of season training ground friendly vibe about it, if I'm being honest, in terms of how the game went. Team lineup was what I think it's what you predicted actually last night. So it was Button and goal, Tav, Leon King, Davies, Yilmaz, Raskin come into the team, Diomande, Cantwell come back in, Silva, Dessers and McCausland. So I'll be honest, I thought Rangers started quite brightly the first 15-20 minutes. Yilmaz in particular for me, I thought he was very good down the left hand side. He was unlucky, I had a good shot. He was linking up well with Silva on the left. I thought he was bright. After 25 minutes, I just thought Rangers kind of went into a wee bit of a lull, to be honest. A couple of loose balls, a couple of loose passes, even Yilmaz as well started to do it. McCausland had a really good chance where he goes by a boy and he's just got to put in the bottom corner. Somehow blazes it high and the keeper saves it. And after that, Dundee played some good football at times. I thought the boy up front is a good focal point for them. And in 38 minutes, there's a ball up the park. He holds the ball well, brings the Dundee team up the park, and they work the ball quite well, to be honest. A ball into our box for the right hand side, from the Tav side, and it comes to the back post, and the boy puts it away to make it 1-0 to Dundee. It was a poor goal for Rangers to concede, to be honest. But credit to Dundee, because I thought they worked it well, if I'm being honest there too. And then literally, as Rangers do, they like to concede instantly right after that. And in the 40th minute, it was 2-0 Dundee. I think McGee scored the first game for Dundee, and Portales, I think it was, scored the second goal for Dundee. But again, a ball and then Tav's side again's whipped right across. And there's a guy who a kind of flick he does in the middle of the goal, and it's 2-0 Dundee. But it was poor for Rangers to be 2-0 down against Dundee at Ibrox when we were looking for a reaction for these players. I know we're down to the bare bones in terms of what we can pick from, but Ibrox wasn't a nice place to be at that point, let's be honest. And I did think if Rangers were going 2-0, this place could be really toxic. But literally just before half-time, Ross McCausland chases a wee bit of a lost cause, nicks the ball in front of the defender and gets it underneath the goalkeeper to make it 2-1. And at that point, we go in, myself, Scotia and Carney, he was good to see Carney today. He was at Ibrox for some misery for him. We talked about it. We were disappointed in Rangers, disappointed in a lot of players, to be honest. It really didn't show much in that first half, and we wondered what we would get in the second half. But yeah, Rangers come out in the second half quite bright, to be honest. It was all Rangers that second half. Dundee really didn't do much, and there was a great ball for Todd Cantwell right onto D9, Dessers' head, and it's a fantastic goal for Dessers. Bullets the header off the ground and into the net, and it's 2 each Rangers after 52 minutes. It was a really good goal by Rangers, and Cantwell, who I thought tried all game. I thought everything went through Cantwell. I thought he was bright. He wanted the ball all the time. And obviously we'll come on to later in the match, but literally not a few minutes later, but 10 minutes later or so, the 65th minute, Cantwell's got a ball out on the right hand side. Looks like he's crossing it into the box with a bit of fizz, and the ball somehow goes in the back post and it's in the back of the net. I mean, from where I was sitting, and Carney and Scotia were sitting behind me as well, it was a fantastic strike, but he definitely did not mean it. Todd Cantwell. On that point, Rangers were 3-2 up. We made a raft of changes, to be honest. Robbie Fraser come on at left back, Cole McKinnon come on at right back, Scott Wright come on, Kieran Dowell come on, and also Kamar Roof come on. We also seen James Tannen here at right centre half as well. I did joke to Carney and Scotia that could be Tav's position for next season, potentially. Which was bizarre seeing Tav at centre half. I did say to Carney, I think we've seen him at centre half under Gerrard in a game, and somebody in the comments can correct me on that. I think it lasted all of 5 minutes at Ibrox before he changed it. But anyway, after the Cantwell goal, it was all Rangers, to be honest. Dessers could have had a hat-trick. He had another fantastic header goalkeeper makes a fantastic save, to be honest. And then another chance for Dessers where the ball comes right across and he's just got to tap it in, somehow blazes it over the bar. Another couple of half chances for Dessers. I mean, he really could have scored 3-4 goals, Dessers. I actually thought overall his play was very good today, Dessers. I know he only scored 1 goal, but I thought his hold up play, his all round play was decent for me, to be honest. And then Scott Wright, who's obviously warming up for Hampden for a week on Saturday, came on again, very bright. This is where Scott Wright is good, to be honest. 15-20 minutes against a team that's tiring. He scores in the 87th minute. McCausland, wasn't it was the second goal there. There was a ball to a back post. Kieran Dowell, a bit of a kind of pinball in Dundee's box. Kieran Dowell kind of flicks it to the back post, and there's Scott Wright putting it back in. It goes over the line to go 4-2 Rangers, and literally just after the 90th minute, McCausland drives with a ball, puts out to Scott Wright on the left hand side. He sort of turns in and places the ball with his right foot into the back of the net, and it's 5-2 Rangers. And that was the match. That was the end of the match at that point. It was a bizarre game, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, a bit of a training ground exercise to it, but ultimately Rangers won the game. It wasn't clever at points, especially the first half. We were down at the bare bones. We ended it with a bit of a team that you'll never see for Rangers again, but ultimately they won the game, Rangers. That's all they had to do today. It stopped Celtic officially winning the league title tonight. They will win that tomorrow, but it stopped us giving them the league title tonight. A couple of bright lights, I thought. Potential with the Scottish Cup final. I thought Yilmaz was good. I thought he was very good. It's good to see him back. Raskin was okay in patches. I thought he was okay. I like to see him against Hearts to get more minutes on his legs. Like I said, Dessers I thought played really well the second half, although he missed umpteen chances. And but the man of the match for me was Todd Cantwell. I thought he wanted the ball. That number, I think it was number 28 for Dundee, the big massive guy, was man marking him the whole game until he was substituted, and Cantwell was put up in the air umpteen times the first half, but I thought Todd Cantwell was very good in the second half. I thought he drove Rangers on. I thought everything went through Todd Cantwell, and Todd Cantwell has to play a number 10 position for the Scottish Cup final for me. He's got to play there. He looked hungry. He looked like he had a point to prove, and I thought he did tonight. I thought he was very good, Todd Cantwell. So, yes, overall, that is the last game of this season at Ibrox. I'm quite delighted, to be honest, to have a wee rest for Ibrox. We won't be back at Ibrox probably till August time, because obviously they're doing the renovations to the Copeland, obviously with disabled access and stuff. So we've got a game at Murrayfield, but we won't be back at Ibrox till August. So yeah, it is the last game, and it's unfortunate the way the league's ended this season, but they won the game, Rangers, and that's all you can ask from them tonight. So yes, one more game, Hearts Saturday, and then we can gear up for the cup final. But we will be back on Friday night. I don't know who's going to be there. It'll be myself, I think Ryan, and I'm not sure if Jamie or Nicky will be there, but we'll be back. We'll break down the Dundee game if you can, and we'll look to the Hearts game in the cup final. But we've been Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Good.